Hi, this is Kevin, and today I want to talk to you about the Practicum. That's the observed teaching practices that I think are so important to becoming a good teacher. Why? Because that's where we develop skills. When you do something over and over, when you apply knowledge through practice, you're actually developing skills. And that's what you're going to need in the classroom down the road. So how do we do a practicum? That's one of the questions you should be asking yourself as you look at different TEFL programs that might be out there. How do they do their practicum? One of the first things we do before we go in a classroom is we develop a lesson plan. That's step one. So we're going to teach you how to develop a lesson plan. What's that going to be? You're going to define, we'll have a special form that will show you, but we're going to define things like your learner objectives, the resources that you're going to use. We have a certain methodology called the ESA, Engage, Study, Activate, and you're going to allocate so much time between each of those three phases. You also have contingency plans. What will happen if something doesn't go quite right according to your plan? What's your backup? Your plan B action will be. So this is the first thing we're going to do, is develop an effective lesson plan. Once that's done, then you're ready for the classroom. So you develop an effective lesson plan, you show it to the lead trainer, it will go through a couple trials and errors perhaps. It might be a little difficult the first one or two times you try, but with a bit of practice you get this down. Once you have your lesson plan, you're ready for the classroom. So you go in and you deliver your lessons. Now, a good TEFL program, the standard professional benchmark, if you like, is 6 observed teaching practices. Each one on a different language topic. You're not teaching the same thing over and over again. You'll be teaching a different language topic each time. So you go in there with your lesson plan, you'll deliver your class. After you've done your class, the next thing is self-reflection. We'll ask you to give us your opinion on what you think how well you've done in the classroom. And we have a special form that will walk you through that, the kinds of questions that you should ask yourself about your performance. It's only after you've done that we'll give you our feedback from the experienced trainer viewpoint. And then we'll sit down with you, typically in a 30-minute session, and go over everything that you did right and things that we still think need more work on, things that are challenges that we'd like to see in the next teaching session. So that's kind of the gist of it. We look for a number of things in the classroom. When we look at your performance, we look at the teacher methodology that you use and the techniques. We look at how you use the board work. We look at how the students interacted with you. We look at your lesson plan and how you went along the class according to that lesson plan. And we'll look at things like time management. Those are some of the crucial elements that we'll look at the lesson plan. And that's what we'll discuss with you in your 30-minute evaluation. Once you've done that, we'll ask you what your next plan is going to be, what your next class is going to be, your next lesson topic, and how you want to prepare for that. The transformation is dramatic. What we see between people, the first, second practice teachings, and the 5th and the 6th is just dramatic. Many people come across as shy and stilted in the first couple, but they really start to get this down around the 3rd or 4th time that they do it. Again, practice makes perfect, and that's what you need to be a good teacher. You need the skill set to be in the classroom. This is TEFL Kevin, and we'll talk to you later. Oh, one last thing I want to mention. I'm going to put down a link to our webpage that outlines everything I've just said about the practicum and how it works. The link will be in the description below. Thank you, and we'll see you later.